Welcome into the On3 Studios. We're live here in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome in. Everybody get seated because we're here for another live commitment. We love these. I'm excited about the big one that we got today. A top 250 overall prospect from the state of Pennsylvania is going to be making his decision right here on the On3 Recruits channel. So before we get into it, make sure you guys are locked in. Hit subscribe to the On3 Recruit channel, the best recruiting channel on all of YouTube. All right, today's commitment. Who are we here for? It's Lex Cyrus. He's a four-star wide receiver from Harrisburg, PA. He goes 5'10", 175 pounds. Cyrus is ranked as the 27th best player at his position, and he's got a ton of offers. But Cyrus has narrowed that list down to two. Today, it's going to come down to Penn State and South Carolina. So after getting on the road, taking his official visits this summer, Cyrus is ready to make a decision, and I'm excited to host this one. Let's put on the film. All right, here you see it. Lex Cyrus, outstanding speed and quickness. That quickness allows him to reach top speed very fast. He's a very productive wide receiver. Yeah, he'll make the highlight catch, definitely, but also not afraid to go over the middle for that third down play to move the sticks. Excellent ball skills at only 5'10", but plays much bigger than that because he knows how to high point the football. He is just a game breaker in the open field. All right. Let's take a look at Cyrus's social handles. Here they are. Remember to give him a follow because his career is only about to take off. All right, go hit the follow button. It looks like we're ready to go. Lex Cyrus out in Pennsylvania. Lex, how you feeling? How you doing? It's your big day. What are the emotions like?
I'm feeling great right now. I'm excited, ready to get this over.
I bet you are. All right, man. It's South Carolina. It's Penn State. Those are your finalists. What was it about these two teams that made your final list?
Really just receiving all the offers I have, going on a lot of visits, talking to coaches. In the end, these are really just the two schools that stood out to me and felt like I could see myself playing at either of these schools.
All right, Lex. The floor is yours. This is your moment. Say your thank yous and let us know where you're committing to college.
All right. I want to thank, first of all, everybody for coming out to support. I want to thank my family, friends, coaches, Coach Archer, Principal Archer, not here today, Superintendent Dr. Willis, and that's about it. So go ahead, Josh, and play the video.
Since a kid, I've always been around football. I fell in love with it growing up watching the Eagles play every Sunday with my dad. Once high school came around, everything just started moving quickly. I remember getting my first offer when I was 14 after my freshman season. After that, other schools just started coming in. Then my sophomore and junior years, my recruitment shot up. This journey has been a blessing, and I am grateful for all the coaches and schools that gave me opportunity and the chance to be making this decision today. First off, I want to thank God, my family, friends, all the coaches who have coached me along the way, and everyone who supported me to this point. And with that being said,
for the next 4 years, I'll be going to University of South Carolina.
It is South Carolina for Lex Cyrus. Lex, why was South Carolina the best fit for you? Lex, you got me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Why was South Carolina the best fit for you?
Really just being on campus, talking to all the coaches, being around the team. It just felt like the most comfortable place that I wanted to be at.
Have you had a chance to talk to Coach Shane Beamer and let him know you're committing, or is he just watching live with everyone else?
I don't know. I know Coach Ferry knows. He probably told Coach Beamer, but if he's watching live right now, go Gamecocks.
All right. South Carolina fans want to know, when Lex Cyrus steps on campus, what is he bringing to the program?
Just a great player that's coming in, ready to work, ready to show what I can do in the SEC.
All right, Lex Cyrus, thank you for making your commitment here on the On3 Recruits channel. Congratulations. Go celebrate. Go have a blast. You are now a South Carolina Gamecock.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
There you have it. Lex Cyrus from Harrisburg, PA is heading south to the SEC. Lex Cyrus is a Gamecock. Let's bring on Wes Mitchell from Gamecock Central, our South Carolina site on the On3 network. Wes, big commitment here. It went down to the wire. How was South Carolina able to win this one out?
Yeah, like you said, massive get for the Gamecocks. And I think safe to say a come-from-behind victory. This is a kid, if you look at a lot of the reporting throughout the process, there was a lot of talk of him staying home and playing for Penn State. South Carolina got a late official visit. Those are really the only 2 official visits he took. And it felt like from that point forward, South Carolina really just had his attention. And then I think even down to the final couple of days, it seemed like this one may have gone back and forth. Maybe he was trying to make that final decision. But credit Shane Beamer, credit Mike Fury, their new wide receivers coach, doing a great job of making him feel comfortable. And today the Gamecocks get a game changer at that receiver position.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's the wide receiver position look like now for 2025 with Lex on board?
Yeah, I think you look at the fact they already have a couple of guys in Jaden Sellers, Brian Rowe committed at that position. And then for South Carolina to you go back, they've had some changes at that wide receiver coach position. And if you go back to some comments from Shane Beamer, he said he wanted to see them have more success recruiting from the high school ranks at that position. We've seen them have success in the transfer portal, but they want to bring in these guys that they can keep on campus, that they can develop, that they can bring along in that pro-style system that Dow Loggins runs. And this is a kid that can do just that. Of course, everybody wants speed, and you look at him, verified track times, which I think is a good sign if you're South Carolina. But you watch the film, like you said in the open, he can go over the middle. He can make people miss. This is the type of game breaker that everybody's looking for, and certainly the type that South Carolina wants to bring in to build their receiving core around.
Yeah, and with that speed and that kind of ability, Lex Cyrus is now South Carolina's top-rated commitment in the 2025 cycle. Is Lex Cyrus is there a possibility we see him on the field as a freshman in some capacity?
Yeah, I think so. And I think this was a class where if you want to talk about need, receiver was one of the maybe top couple of spots that I would have listed coming into this cycle as being one where they needed to just add talent. They needed to add difference makers. I think when you look at the kids that are already committed, now you add Lex Cyrus to that. There's one more guy here in state, and Malik Clark, who I think is a priority target for South Carolina as well. That would serve to, I think, kind of reshape that room moving forward, which is obviously what South Carolina wanted to do without having to rely so much, as I said, on that transfer portal.
Well, just a massive pickup today. I'm glad that we could broadcast it here on the On3 Recruit channel. Wes Mitchell from Gamecock Central, thank you for joining this live commitment. Look, I came prepared. I wore the right colors and everything. All right, Wes, thanks.
Thanks, guys. You have a good one.
That's it. And we have it. South Carolina is the winner for Lex Cyrus from Harrisburg, PA, all the way down to Columbia, South Carolina. Lex Cyrus is taking his talents to South Carolina. Huge pickup today. We will have more live commitments throughout the weekend. We got one Saturday. We got one Sunday. Today was Lex Cyrus. He is off the board. One of the top players in Pennsylvania is now committed to the South Carolina Gamecocks. Thank you guys for joining this live commitment.